Welcome to today's video, and today I will be talking about how to do pull-ups for hypertrophy. So I will share with you my major considerations when it comes down to the technique itself. And then at the end of the video, I will show you one working set, how to do everything in practice.
So if we are talking about the different types of pull-ups that you can do, all of them are great. So the overhand grip, that's your regular pull-up.
Then you have the underhand grip, so that's the chin-up, and of course you can do the neutral grip.
And you can also experiment with having a wider grip or a more narrow grip. At the end of the day, it depends on your personal preference. The way that I'm approaching, for example, I used to be a very big advocate of doing chin-ups, but then after doing them for many years, I noticed that I am starting to get here a little bit pain in the elbow area, at the connective tissue, in the tendons, at the joints, at the ligaments. So when I was doing, for example, set number 1, I had there a mild pain, and then when doing set number 2 and 3, it faded away.
So that's why recently I have switched
to the pull-ups, so I'm doing the overhand grip.
And the best thing is to incorporate all these variations
and rotate them. For example, if you are feeling that you are having nagging pain in your pull-ups, then switch to chin-ups. Or if you have pain while doing the chin-ups, then do the regular pull-ups or try the neutral grip. So rotate them and adjust it at your own feeling. If you are, for example, not comfortable with doing a certain variation,
it's no problem at all to switch to another variation. So you will not only get a stimulus from a different angle from the pull-up variation,
but you can also alleviate some nagging joint pain if you have it.
So in this video, I will show you the technique consideration
of the pull-up itself, but it also applies to the chin-ups and also for the neutral grip variation. Now, first of all, it's very important to start from the bottom.
And that would be your legs and core position.
I did point here the camera at the bottom, and a big mistake is when you are doing the pull-ups is bending your knees behind your body. So if you have, for example, a pull-up bar in between your door frame
and it's not that high, you will see that many people are doing it like this, and by
allowing your knees to bend behind your body, you will lose stability. And then you will find that you are swaying here and you are finding a difficult time in getting stable here. So that's why you have to engage here your core, and the solution is very simple. You have to do the pull-ups with your legs slightly in front. So you will not bend your knees behind your body. You will place your feet just a little bit in front so that the core is engaged. Or if the pull-up bar is not that high, then you can also do the L-sit kneeling pull-ups.
So you will keep your knees in front and you will perform them in the L-sit position,
which can be a little bit challenging, but it's better than having the knees behind your body. So that's how your lower body should look like in the pull-up. So we are getting in this hollow body position that it's very stable. So legs will be slightly in front, and then we must look at our rib position. So in my opinion, when you are doing the pull-ups, you want to target primarily here the lats, so getting wider. So that's why you must avoid engaging your traps. So the pull-ups are mainly designed to get your lats bigger. Of course, you cannot really isolate here the lats. The traps will be also doing some work, but the main mistake is arching way too much. So when you will be doing the pull-up,
avoid puffing your chest out and arching like crazy,
because that way, when you will be doing the pull-up,
if you arch a lot,
you will turn this movement into a row. So it will target here the traps mainly, and the lats will be not that biased here. So try to
not arch a lot, try to
keep your ribs here stacked. So that's why you engage here the lats primarily. Then when I am doing the pull-up, I am turning my elbows just slightly in, so screwing the elbows in a little bit. This helps me also engage the lats. And then be mindful of your neck position. So when you will be approaching failure, for example, here, you will have the tendency to look up or look to the sides in any particular direction, and you can strain your neck while doing this. So keep a straight, neutral neck and avoid overextending it in any direction, because you don't want to snap up your neck here. And after that, it's very important to control the eccentrics, the negative part of the pull-up. Many people are pulling themselves up to the bar and they keep no control in the negative at all. But the negative is where the most gains are made. So always focus even more on controlling the negative, and rather focusing to getting your chin to the bar, emphasize the negative, that it's slowly under control. And my recommendation is, when you are even starting the pull-up, start with the negative.
So for example, on this power tower, I can get here.
Up myself, and then I can start here from the negative. So I'm not starting here from a dead hang. I will put myself in the negative, slowly control it, and then perform the pull-up. Even this power tower is not that high compared to my height, so that's why I cannot bring my legs all the way forward to have this hollow body position, but still I can keep them relatively straight. So now I will demonstrate the form of how it looks while putting everything in practice. So I'm getting on the power tower. I am using a double overhand grip, and I'm using the thumbless grip here, but you can also wrap the thumb around. It depends on your personal preferences. Then the elbows will be screwed slightly in, and I will keep a hollow body position in my lower body, and I will not arch like crazy. I will stack my ribs, and then I will be pulling myself up. It's a very simple movement, but you have to keep all these cues in mind. And also, I will not overextend my neck. I will look forward. So I'm starting here with the negative, lowering myself slowly, and then I'm performing here the pull-up and controlling here the negative. And it's a very simple movement. All I have to do is control it. I recommend using here a 6 to 8 or 6 to 10 rep range, and when you can do 10 clean pull-ups, then you can add some additional weight. For example, I'm using a weighted vest, or you can use a belt with weights. You can put also a dumbbell between your legs. So overload it and push it to failure very hard. So enough of the talking. Here I will show you one working set, how I am doing everything in practice. And here I will link a playlist if you are interested in more hypertrophy training videos. So that's it for today, and I will see you soon next time. Bye.